The Red Army is marching on and they have grabbed all the 3 points at Etihad and they are bringing that back to Old Trafford, bringing that back to Manchester. Manchester is red and that's what you want. That's all what we wanted, since the very start of this game, because it's the derby. You have to win this if you want the bragging rights. Yes, City might win the title, but who cares? Tonight it's our night. Tonight we are the team that has painted the Manchester red. So enjoy the night, everyone. Welcome to 1MEFC. My name is Mohak Reds, and this is post-match reactions. We fought in France, we fought in Spain, we fought in the sun and we fought in the rain. We took the cup and Chelsea too. But what we like the most is kicking a blue, kicking a blue, kicking a blue. What we like the most is kicking a blue. Congratulations, Red Army. I mean, what a performance from everyone. And you need to praise this guy. Yes, 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 yes. The Brazilian. I mean, not Brazilian, but English Roberto Carlos. What a season Luke Shaw is having. I mean, phenomenal, phenomenal. The performance, from everyone was top class. Martial, his hold up play was amazing. Then again, Rashford, the runs that he was making and, the passes that he was channelizing to Luke Shaw and to Martial was sublime. And once again, you cannot keep Bruno Fernandes out of the game. That the penalty, it is inevitable. You cannot keep Bruno Fernandes out of the game, and you cannot let Bruno Fernandes not score a penalty in such a crucial game. The haters are going to cry, calling him Fernandes and all, but who cares? Who cares? It's the end result that matters. You can keep the ball, Man City. You can take the ball to your hotel room and to your home. KDB can take the ball with him, but we are taking 3 points tonight, and that's all that matters. Finally, after two horrific performances against Crystal Palace and Chelsea, we are back on track. This United side looked like the team that was hungry enough to win. This was the side, that kept on pressing, that kept on chasing the ball since the very first minute. And that's what you want from a United side in a game like this. In a derby, you don't need anyone to tell you that you need to up your standards, you need to perform well, because if you cannot raise your standard in a derby, then I don't think that anyone else can make you play the way you should play. Then again, now coming on to the tactical analysis, I mean, how good was Luke Shaw? As always, I have been very critical of Luke Shaw in the few seasons, but this season he has proved me wrong in every sense. That goal, that is a number 9 finish. That's not a finish you expect from a left back. But he is in a different form right now. He's having a superb season, and everything he is touching at the moment is turning into gold. That goal, and then the runs that he was making behind the defenders was excellent, and his link up play with Rashford is something else. I mean, I don't see this kind of link up play with anyone else. Whenever we try Telles in place of Luke Shaw, Rashford struggles a bit because I think they both understand each other's game pretty well. It's the same thing with Bruno and Martial, because whenever we have played Martial in any game, Bruno has played really well, and tonight, as always, Bruno was top class. I mean, every player was top class tonight. Lindelof was excellent, Maguire was excellent, Van Bissaka. I mean, tonight he's going to, when empty his pockets, Sterling would be there once again, because this has been the case every time we face Man City, and every time Sterling starts on the left hand side of the pitch, because it's one of those things that is bound to happen. I mean, Sterling is, and in particular is Van Bissaka's bitch, because he hasn't scored against us in 19 games, if I'm not wrong. That is a pretty long journey as a rival player. Yes, Sterling is a childhood United supporter, so I am not even surprised that he's not scoring against the team that he used to support when he was a kid. So You can tell with the smile on my face that I am really happy with the performance. Dean Henderson, top class. I mean that ball to Shaw was top notch, and everything we have done tonight was excellent. The pressing, the movement without the ball, the movement of the players with the ball, the movement in which we were pressing, and the mentality of the players was excellent tonight. Ole was criticized for the lack of intent that he brings against top six sides, that he has brought this season against the top six side. But tonight it was the Manchester United we were dying to see against the top sides. If you want to end your a rough patch run, then you need to end this in a derby, and that's what we have done tonight. Now, talking about Martial, I made a video, about Martial. As you all know, that is Manchester United, ready to give Martial another season. But tonight he proved me wrong. I am a Martial fan, but I cannot keep on supporting the player if he is costing us games. So this season, Martial hasn't performed well, but tonight he was excellent. His hold up play was excellent. The passes that he was making was excellent. He was actually tracking back. That is a very rare sight for a United fan, to see Martial tracking back, for Martial to go for the press. So hats off to Martial. The kind of performance that he has put up tonight is commendable. And once again, Rashford, he is the difference maker alongside Bruno Fernandes. The amount of goals that he contributes, to the team and to our gameplay is phenomenal. And these are the small things that actually matters at the end of the season. We were looking like a side that were not playing well, and all of a sudden the spirit is really high. And now if United can keep this momentum in the next games, and so then we have a very strong contention for other titles, not the Premier League but for the Europa League as well as the FA Cup, because the performances that you deliver against the big sides really lifts up your confidence, and makes you a better team against any opponent. It's just about keeping the consistency, and with United the thing is, we have been the most inconsistent side. Yes, we have been very consistent in being the most inconsistent side, so you can put it this way. But hats off to everyone, man. I am so pumped up. I am so thrilled. The kind of performance that we have delivered tonight is absolutely phenomenal. Jim Baglin, a Scouser who has played for Leeds, was judged by the performance of Manchester United. He was struggling to say anything against us tonight. The first thing that he said was Marshall went too easily, but when the replay was played on the big television, then he got nothing to say, and he was just bound to say that yes, Jesus got a touch, and that was a clear penalty. Michael Owen, I want to know about his reaction. I mean, what are your excuse now? Now, talking about the league table, Liverpool are clearly struggling at the moment, and no one is talking about it. Imagine the scenes if this was United, if this was Solskjaer's side. The whole media pundits and everyone would have raised the topics about Solskjaer getting sacked in the morning and this and that. But no one is talking about Klopp getting the sack. This is the kind of form that can get a manager sacked. But no one is talking about it because it's not Manchester United, and because it's not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This PE teachers of our has masterclass against the likes of Pep Guardiola, the likes of Jurgen Klopp, the likes of Carlo Ancelotti, the big guns in the game, the big guns in the Premier League. But the only thing that he is getting at the moment is the criticism whenever United drops points, or whenever he sits back and it doesn't stand on the touchline. What is that clown doing while standing on the touchline? He has lost 6 games running. six consecutive games at Anfield. So sit down, respect Solskjaer for what he is doing, and if you cannot praise, this is for the United fans, who are too impatient to support Solskjaer and the team and the individuals, certain individuals in the team. If you don't want, Solskjaer at this club, just support some other club. Just leave. Just leave right now, because we don't want such fans. We don't want that kind of negativity around Old Trafford. All we want is the positive vibes around Old Trafford, because that lifts the confidence of the player as well as of the manager. And tonight's performance clearly shows that we have the quality that is needed to compete against the very best in the business. Yes, we lack in some areas, but then again, the mentality change, the mentality shift that we have seen this season from Manchester United is brilliant. People said that we are not scoring against the top six sides, but they never said that we are not letting the top six side to score against us. We have kept the successful clean sheets against Man City on two occasions. Two occasions, we kept Chelsea quiet. Arsenal haven't scored against us. Yes, they scored once, but that came from a penalty, and we are yet to face Tottenham Hotspur, and that is the game that I am looking forward to, because I want the revenge. I am seriously looking for a revenge. And now coming to the tactical side of the game, when we talk about Man City, we talk about possessional football. We talk about the little triangles that they make. We talk about the fluidity in the midfield and the attack they provide through their wingers and through their fullbacks. But we completely nullified them tonight. They were hardly creating any chances, and that was because we were defensively very solid. We were very focused. We were very disciplined in defending well. And you have to give the credit to Solskjaer, because I've seen this on many occasions, that every time United loses a game, United drops points, then it's all because of the tactics of the manager. But tonight, I haven't seen a single tweet about words full of praise for Solskjaer, and that is pretty disrespectful, to be very honest. Because if you are criticizing a manager for the losses and all, then you also need to give the credit to, you also need to praise the manager for what he is doing against top sides. Yes, Man City might win the title this season. Yes, they are 11 points ahead of us, but there's still a lot to play for. We can still finish the season on a high note, and we can still close the gap on Man City. We just have to keep winning. We just have to play the way we have played tonight, and it's just about the mentality, and it's all about the mentality. Because if you are mentally very focused, if you are determined to win games, then there is no force, then there is no individual that can stop you from winning any games against any opposition. And this win against Man City will be a huge boost for us, before we face AC Milan in the Europa League. This win has come exactly the right moment for us, because had we faced a defeat against Man City tonight, then it would have been a very miserable week for everyone, for the fans, for the manager, and as well as for the players, for certain individuals especially. So this win has come at the right time. This game has come at the right time, and what a win! What a win! And social media, as always, is so pissed about us getting the penalty. You can cry as much as you want. You can go on and rant about it all night long. But United have defeated Manchester City yet again at Etihad under Solskjaer, and you cannot do anything about it. And it's the Bruno penalty that has made the difference, and it's the defender Luke Shaw that has scored his second ever career goal at club level. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel 1MUFC for all the latest updates, for the post-match and pre-match reactions, for the discussions, and everything that is related to Manchester United.